Let's see if y'all can hear me. Alright, sounds back. Sounds back, guys. I don't know what happened. Alright, cool. So tired of love playing hide and seek with me. I need to keep an eye on my battery life on this phone because it might die. But I do need to make sure. Make sure we good on that end. Let's see, I'm on 15%. All right, cool. Cause I can charge it a lot with what I got. Let me see, edit. It's so weird the videos that they promote. I'll be wanting them to promote the terrible stuff, but I uploaded a video that was 54 minutes. That I sure did. Man, I can't believe I'm looking at like the evolution of my videos is crazy from where I started. What was my first video, I wonder? I think it was a AK magazine video. Something about AKs. Because when I first started, okay, backstory. My first gun wasn't my AK, but my first big gun purchase was my AK. My first gun was the PT-111 Taurus. I bought two of them. But my first big gun purchase that I actually started tricking it out, and because I never really touched my PT-111s for real. I think I changed like the sights and that was it, but you couldn't do much with them. They was changing the trigger and stuff, but other than that, there wasn't really much you could do with them. The AK. This was in like the pistol brace boom. So everybody was getting the pistol braces. Everybody was getting the folders for the pistol braces. Some type of folder or folding adapter, something like that. But the Impact 92 was such a niche, small category of firearms for the AKs, pistols especially, that only Midwest Industries was making something for it at the time. And shout out to Midwest. I've been rocking with them ever since. But they made the rail and they made like the adapter for the back. Then Stormworks started doing stuff. Then the pistol brace stuff really started booming. Then pistol braces started being like more plentiful. And then they started making pistol braces that go on the AR-15 adapters, tubes, buffer extensions. And then that was when the fail of the pistol brace stuff came. Then after that, more stuff and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so my first official video, AK-47 comparison, all American made, all American X-Tech USA versus US Palm. And then my second video was the best way to load your drum. And then Quarantine Custom 1911 Part 101 Unboxing. And then Quarantine Project Custom 2011 Part 2. And then starting my P80 Custom Project. And then range time with STI, Staccato P, and then how to save money and still train. I don't remember some of these videos. Like, these was 5 years ago. Let's see. This is literally just an unboxing of... Oh, wow. They made this inappropriate for some people. Oh, this was my Atlas stuff, my Atlas mags, and yeah, I remember this. Parts. And wow. They deemed this not suitable for kids. I'm not even building nothing. What a bunch of jokes. What a joke. What a wise guy. What a loser. Loser. How do I tag people in lives as Stifler? Alright, there we go. What the hell? Okay, there we go. There we are. Alright, can y'all still hear me? I'm gonna have to make sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can still hear me, you bunch of wise guys. So what's up with Rare Breed? Like what's up with them? What's up with Rare Breed? Anybody know? Like are they legit being like are they legit targeting people because they under orders by the ATF? If so, that is crazy. I keep going off of here. YouTube, what's up, well dressed tactical? Whoa, my shit dirty as hell. I didn't even know that. I gotta wash this mask. Boy, I was out there rolling around in the dirt, man. You could tell I be using my. I mean, I actually be using my shit. But yeah. Make sure I'm decent. You feel me? All right, 11% up. Just got it 10. I'm gonna charge it at 5. I'm gonna be good. But yeah, man. Trying to figure out how to work some of these newer gizmos and gadgetrons. You know what I mean? Do. Give me 1 second, well dressed. Do. Hey, have you seen my safe video, Well Dressed? My the new safe. Oh shit, bro, this fucking chair, bro. It's my fault. I keep leaning it, knowing that it got a bad fucking wheel and shit. Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. I can feel it. But that's why you always have a backup. Yeah, man, that safe looks legit. I might actually put that in a rotation, man. It's looking decent. I wonder where Stifler Manufacturing went. I don't know how to tag people in the live. Stifler. I'm gonna search them and just comment on this video. Stifler Manufacturing. Oh, he did say he was going to the post office, but why is it taking so long to find these damn videos? Bruh, now I got hella ads. So try to love playing how to seek with me. That's the wrong. I wish they had like a send all to your friends, like you can notify everybody when you're live or something like that. Like that would be sweet, but you cannot. So what you think about the safe, Well Dressed? Because I like it. Yeah. That long ass jingle. My washer jingle. But nah, so look, I just got this. Got some camo netting for whichever one of them I want to put it on. And then my next purchase, can you open it? 3. So key, combination, and then vein. So 3. And then they gave me the key. I'm giving that safe away. I'm giving another one away once they give me one. But this is what I was gonna say. I'm working on this bad boy. About to tune it up. About to add a ball joint to it, and that is gonna increase the height a little bit. But more height is always better because I'm a pretty tall dude anyway. I'm all of 5'10". But yeah, so when I upgrade this, I'm taking this out because this is cool, right? The swivel, left to right, up and down. But it's not like the ball, so I can't tilt it. Like the only way I can tilt it is if I hold on. Only way I can tilt it is if I actually pull this down and then like do it like that, or and even then it still doesn't lock in when I'm in between those positions like that. So that's a weird thing because I think it only has like one main. It might have 2 where it locks into another one that's like really like that. Yeah, so it locks down on those 2. But the other way to tilt it would be either like lowering one leg and then raising another like that, which is always a pain in the butt to get back level once you go, because terrain isn't even. Like there's no even terrain. Even the most even terrain, in my opinion, isn't like even like how they say. So definitely a ball joint would help. And then I'm taking this off and adding Arca to it, so that way I can just basically put it on there, put on my rifle on there, boom, crank it. And I have this plate, this flat Arca plate I want to add, so I can use my sandbag on top of that, and then that'll be even more stable. So if it is slightly tilted or canted or whatever, I can just move the sandbag however I want it, get in a position I want. And this is just all distance shooting. Not nothing really close that I'd be using this stuff for, but yeah, that's my newest idea that I'm using that for. Then I'm working on my SIG. Probably ordering my AK jig parts soon, as well as my 17, and then I think that'll be it for anything else as far as jigs and stuff, because I don't need jigs to make anything else. I have the one universal jig where I can do AR-10s and AR-15s, so that's very useful. I might need a new router bit, possibly. I think that's only like $20, $30. Not a lot. That's doable. Man, where they at with my food, bro? I'm probably getting off of here at like 9, just so y'all know, FYI. But I'm gonna be on for a little minute tonight, so I mean, I'm gonna be putting in some work. Make sure. Okay, I'm at 6. I gotta charge this bad boy for a little bit. I think I left. Oh no, it's right here. Cool. Cool. All right, y'all. My audio is gonna get a little bit worse, but because I have to charge my phone for a little bit. But I can still see me cleaning up a little bit, so just an FYI. Because I do need to clean up in here quite a bit. Put that in there. Also, while we're talking about random stuff, this knife has been like really good to me. It's a Type C charging knife, and it's Streamlight Micro Screen USB. Um, this thing has survived 3 winters. My son chewing the cap off of it, me disassembling it, charging the battery independently, and it's been holding up pretty nice. The only thing I can't figure out about it is, hold on, let me get this knife in the sheath real quick. The only thing I can't figure out about it is if it is low and then high, or if it's always, the first one's always low and then high after that. Like, cause I legit don't know. Didn't read the instructions. I just charged it up and been using it ever since. Like legit, I have no clue. Damn, 4 ways. That's fancy, man. You got the app to open it. That's crazy. But people always think like quick access. Because I'm getting another safe down here. Because I'm almost out of room in my other safe, so I'm getting a bigger one for down here. Plus, all the cool stuff I'm gonna keep closer to where I film my lives and stuff. So I can just take it straight out the safe, put it on the wall, and then straight back in the safe when it's done. Plus, I'm gonna be able to drill it into not just one or two. I'm actually drilling it into 3 different parts of the concrete down here. So that's gonna be the most safe that I have. Because I'm gonna drill 3 new holes, probably 4 new holes on the side. Put in the corner, so it's gonna go in at the bottom, the back, and on the side. So that thing ain't gonna move nowhere, like nowhere. So yeah, that's gonna be a project in on its own because I'm definitely gonna need a hammer drill for that one for sure, for sure. But cross that bridge when we get there. I wonder where Christopher. Oh, oops. Missed a comment. I like the remote button, which is next to my bed. Oh, okay. I wonder, like, you got like a panic button where it like sounds the alarms or something like that. Cause I have, so we have a phrase in our house where it's like if I say this phrase, you know to get the fuck back because shit's going down. Or we do have a panic button where it's like all the alarms go off and people know that shit's going down in our immediate neighborhood. Man, this is another thing. This light's always been like my fidget because it has like the throw and then the was it the beam focus or whatever. It looks like that, and you can pull it back and it gets a lot brighter. Yeah, I think I've lost this thing like 3 times too, and then I found it just working around a lot of like plastic wrap and pallets and stuff. It often gets caught on stuff, and I don't have it on my stuff. But if you're supposed to wear it, you can like wear it on a hat too. That's pretty, And I'm probably gonna actually use that tonight. To be honest, probably charge it up. Actually, I'll do that now. What's on my mind? Oh, it uses. I don't even know if I have that cord anymore, but it uses the one. I definitely don't know if I have that anymore. Also, guys, listen. If I can give you guys one piece of advice, man, get you some of these right here. These things was like $20. And man, these came in handy today because I was shoveling driveways and stuff. Electronic hand warmers, and they charge your phone. So basically, you put them on like that, and then you slip them in your glove, and you can put them like over your hand like that, or in your hand like this, preferably over like that. And then they warm it up, so they can charge your phone. This can charge my phone twice. One of these, so that means I can charge my phone 4 times with these things, and they do get pretty hot. Like they get pretty hot. The 3 on there, while it was snowing, I had them in my hands, so they're pretty useful. Are you gonna get it? The PLX? They actually sent me a thing, but I didn't know it was legit until it actually came out. Then I was like, oh, I guess that is really good. Because the email looks sketchy as hell. But I'm like, I guess if it's really them, that's cool. I missed out on that opportunity, but I get it right back. We'll run it back, Quavo. It's all good. Actually, I need to do this on camera. So I've been meaning to do this, put these MOLLE straps on here so that I can put my tripod on the back of my book bag so that I always have it. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's handy. That's handy. Okay. You ever bought something for cheap and you're like, man, it can't be hard to use if it's that inexpensive, and then you buy it and you're like, bro, how the fuck? Give a little bit of this action right here, if I can tighten it up a little bit. So I'm trying to get it so that part of this or something? Yeah, because, let's see. And then how would I tighten it though? That's the question. And undo that. Unclip that. Like that. I should have got like that. Maybe this is a quick release. Maybe this is more quick release than I think. Yeah, they was gonna send me one, but I thought it was a scam, so I'm not about to send you weirdos my address. Cause they use like a the email. What's up, Stifler? The email, I didn't think it was legit because they had it linked to like a not a LinkedIn, but like it was linked to something sketchy, and I was like, I don't know. Like it wasn't a legit email. It didn't look like a legit email, so I was like, yeah, no. I'm not giving you my stuff. I'm not giving you my info. That's why I need a PO box, because if it wasn't, I could have just been like, yeah, just send it to my PO box or whatever. Yeah, this 100% is not gonna work, but I'm glad I got two, because that 2 of them will probably work. Okay. What's up, Stifler? Stifler, Stifler, Stifler. Every time I say your name, bro. Stacy's mom, she's got it going on. That's what I think of. That era of music. Okay. Now, if you've ever done any long distance shooting, which I hope some of you have, you would know this low-key is the most deplorable part right here. I hate bringing out my damn tripod because I have to set it up and all that. Like, I need a way to quick release and release this damn thing like fast, and I have not found that yet. But hopefully I don't have to design a pouch or anything. Hopefully these quick release straps will work. Hopefully. If not, I guess we'll see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you went to SHOT Show. I seen like a lot of what SHOT Show they have. Obviously, I haven't seen it all. But from what I've seen, the things that I was the most intrigued about would, I would say, a lot of integrated suppressed shotguns, like suppressor technology, all coming crazy, coming in hot. That suppressor that stays cool after like 2 mag dumps looks pretty wild. And then what else? The PSA, the new Jackals look pretty interesting. But I wouldn't say like I'd be interested or nothing like that, because they don't look like they're coming out for a while, like for a long while. Because they said that that's a whole different machining process and all of that stuff. Like they have to, so that means that that's gonna be like 2 years out or something like that. So, and the PSA, I don't think they did the vote on the products thing this year, because they already got so much stuff already coming out to market. Me personally, I think everything that was getting voted on was going to come to market at some point. They were just prioritizing what they were going to work on. And I'm pretty salty about AAC, not going to lie. Because that was motherfucking ammo, bro. I'm going to move this one up a little bit. Sterling tripods. Sterling. Why does that sound familiar? The ones that I was looking at, I was actually looking into expensive bipods, like having a couple dedicated rifles that I shoot off bipods off of. And one of them I was looking into was the one that Mountains Mullins in America was using. Which one was that? I do not remember. But let's see. There we go. So I guess when it's open, it's locked. Okay. So So my idea is to be able to just put 2 of these on like that, and then just tighten them up, and then being able to like quick release them. So, okay, that's one. And then, I mean, but there will be no way for me to do, unless I have it like preset, there'll be no way for me to be able to do this. Well, that looks like it's working. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's not that bad. The weight isn't atrocious. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's pretty nifty, I'd say. Let's see, let's get a view from the back. That's what she said. Let's get a view from back here. Yeah, that looks pretty handy. It's not accessible, like I don't need it to be accessible like that, because otherwise I'd have to put it like more towards the top if I wanted to, or like towards the bottom if I wanted to access it like that, but that would get in the way of my dump pouch. And actually, I'll put my bed on the seat. I feel like I'm slowly turning into T-Rex arms, but I don't mind. Okay. So, let's see. Make sure it doesn't impede any of my gear. So, yeah. And then still got my dump pouch. Okay. So another option probably would be to have it stored on both sides, but I mean, I'd have to really run with it and see. I mean, the other idea that I had was to get it with Velcro, but Velcro can roll off pretty easily. So I don't know about that. I don't think that's the move, but this doesn't look bad considering. And then I'm just having my friend just hit 2 clips and pull it straight up, and it'll just come unhinged. So that's probably the move. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that works. That works for me. So far, at least. The only problem I'm gonna have with that is I'm gonna loosen it up, or I'm gonna lighten it up actually. Yeah, and that does work because it hooks onto those pretty well. But I'm switching this to Arca, so once it goes from Arca, you know what I mean? It's gonna lighten it up a lot. But the only thing, I'm gonna have to attach these heads differently. But I don't think that'll be a problem once I have the Arca adapters and stuff. Okay, now how would that work if I, let's see, how would it work? Attach it to the bottom. Oh, it already has straps at the bottom. Let's see how that would work. Let's see if I can actually quick release it from the bottom. Let's see how heavy that would be. See, this is what I actually do, like in my spare time. I just be trying shit until I find something that works. Oh yeah, this will definitely work if I can get this to be like out of my way. I can already tell this will work. I have to, yeah. I would have to. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing is that'll probably fall out pretty easily. but it'll work in theory. Like, that's not half bad. Yeah, I actually think I prefer that more. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna actually put a poll right after I get off live. Put a poll whether y'all think it should be better vertically or horizontally. And mind you, this is gonna be gone. This is gonna be a straight ball joint with the Arca on it. So that's irrelevant. But which way do y'all think I should run it? Like this or vertically? And I'm currently looking for a way to put Molly on this without re-sewing the whole thing, but I might have to. My plate carrier has Molly in it, so I'm not really that worried about it, but I do like how that fits, and it's not bulging out a ton, because I know this can get pretty small, and then without this it'll just be a little bit more manageable. But see, it's not shaking a whole bunch, so I could probably still run with it, but quick release, that's a whole different. I'm gonna sit with it for a while, see how it feels. Thanks, man, appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely weird weight balance for sure, but this book bag isn't full of nothing. I think once I have like this book bag full of like mags and a little bit of ammo and stuff, it'll balance out really well, I think. Plus, I can do this front strap, support the leg a little bit more, tighten it up. Yeah. And then actually adjust it to myself a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's not a 100-pound rig or nothing like, it's not a rucksack or nothing like that, but it does the job from what I can feel. Yeah, I can feel it. It feels pretty good. Anyways, guys, how many of y'all went out and actually panic buy, like went out and panic bought shit? I know I didn't, because I had a decent amount of food stored and saved up, so I didn't have to. But for all of you guys who did, how would you wear your plate carrier? Oh, my plate carrier has a back panel, just like this one, but it's Molly. So I always get Molly back panels for my plate carrier. Always, always, always. I'll actually show you the one I'm thinking about upgrading to. My other phone. I literally just screenshot it today. This one right here. That's the one I was looking at. You can see that. Oopsies. Yeah. So this one got like Velcro and stuff, but it got Molly all over. And it has like 3 different compartments, one small, one big, and one medium, which I like. But the one that I already have on there, I have a video about it already. It's the same one that I had on my other plate carrier. I just rebought it. I'll show you that one real quick. So I know I screenshot that one like yesterday. If not, I can look it up. So now I was just searching it on YouTube. Where the hell is my food at, is the question. Where's damn food? They still preparing my food, bro? Okay, go to eBay. Yeah, this Molly back panel, it's really a hydration pouch, but I used it for more because it has Molly on the inside, and I think they know that you're gonna use it for more, so that's why they, you know. Let me see, because I know I was just looking at it. Molly back panel. Wow, they got Molly you can add to the front with the malice clips. That's pretty useful. Oh, this one, I can have flashbangs with this one. That's crazy. I always get something pretty interesting. This was like a front panel on the back. Where is it? I don't feel like going through my search history. Yeah, it's more or less like this, but it doesn't have any of the zippers on the side, and it's Molly, so it goes in. It's got like 4 really deep, long Molly webbing, and it, yeah, basically goes on the back of your plate carrier, and you can basically turn the plain plate carrier into like a book bag thing. It's kind of like the HRT one, but it doesn't have a zipper, so you don't just zip it up and then zip it off, which that one's handy. Thinking about getting that just for different setups, for like shotgun setups, rifle setups, pistol setups, stuff like that. But no, that's not the one that I'm running. It's just a regular plain Jane Molly, and it just runs. Side plates. Who makes some good side plates? I think AR 500, or what are they called now? Republic Armor or something like that. They got some pretty good side plates. For the price, they're steel. I don't know if they make ceramic, but they probably do. If I had to guess, what was I about to look up? I forgot. Oh yeah. My because I got videos about it on my channel. Let's see. Let me go to my channel. Videos. It would have to be last year before I got robbed. Here it is. So this is the thing that I got. And I didn't want to make another video about it because I already got it. Video about it. This thingy right there. And yeah, basically it just Molly's on the back of a normal plate carrier. And yeah. And that's what it looks like. So I could probably add this to my plate carrier, but I don't want my shit to be super, super heavy. Like, the reason I'm adding it to this book bag probably would be my best bet is because A, I don't need to train in my plate carrier all the time, and B, so you guys can see the Molly on the inside. Yeah, so you can see it got Velcro on the inside, Molly on the inside, but yeah. Best part about it is it got that big old, it does have straps on the back, so I probably could run this like that. But I think this was meant for like helmets and hydration packs because it's pretty big, and it was only like, I think 20-30 bucks, something like that. But it's pretty nice, pretty decently sized. I think Emerson makes it. It's pretty nice. And it was solid. I never had any problems with it coming apart or coming loose or nothing like that. When I had it mounted, so yeah. The K19 and the K0. Where have I heard those names before? I've heard those names before somewhere, bro. You gotta give me a hit. The K19 and the K0. They'll sound like suppressors. The K0, yeah, I think the K0 is a suppressor, right? Or is that a plate carrier? Let me know, man, because I'm out the loop right now. I think this is a good idea, but in theory only. Because I could probably put this like on there. K0 plate carrier. Okay, I think I have heard of that. That's why I'm thinking it sounds familiar. Alright, as soon as I get my phone, then I'm gonna plug my mic back in so y'all can hear me a little clearer. Clearer. More clear. Yeah, so this weight isn't bothering me at all. Like, I'm thinking that it's better distributed on the back than rather, and it makes sense from a physics standpoint because you can distribute the weight evenly instead of having it on, one side or the other. Even if it's dead smack in the middle, it's still your feet are like this, so it's dividing the weight not evenly. But if you have it like that, you're dividing the weight like that, so it's more distributed on both sides rather than dividing it like this, where it's hard to explain, but the physics behind it, I can understand it in my mind. I can't quite articulate it in person or over. You know what I mean? But yeah, the plate carriers I got basically are the same as my old setups. The only thing that's different is I'm looking for a slick one now. So I've been looking at the LA Police Gear plate carriers. They have some decent ones. I'm still gonna rock the ones I got, but if I do get some more, I'm probably gonna get like 3 more. Um, and yeah, no, I want to get the slick one. I'm not adding a back panel to all of them though. Just probably the one that I do the placard system on, definitely, and then the one that's like the slicker on the shoulders, like not as bulky on the shoulders. Because I think that's the downfall of a lot of plate carriers is it'd be too bulky in the shoulders. Like this is like just the right amount of padding, but if I wanted to put a rifle right here, it'd probably be pretty, you know, like let me see. If I can explain it. So like I can feel where it's hitting my shoulder right here a little bit, but to actually get it and like have it not slip, like you can see how much friction, like that's nothing, and it's slipping right off. Like there's no traction right there. Might be because I have some tape on my stock, but there's not, there's no traction right there. So I would have to really bring it up, bring it in, bear down on it, and actually constantly have to. Whereas normally it's already in the pocket, and plate carriers usually just get in the way of that pocket, that chest pocket right there, that more or less that armpit pocket. And with plate carriers, a lot of times I usually I don't fight the straps, but I try to go with them. And none of them usually have that opening right there because these are vital areas right here. So you have to protect that right there, you know. So like right there, and that's usually the curve that they have. But this one that I'm looking at right now has a flat straps right there. But I want to have them a little bit of padding. I want to have like a steady incline padding towards the back because I want this to still be flat, but I want it to still have a little bit of weight off my pressure points, if that makes sense. So looking at designing one of those. Don't know how I would do it. I don't even know anything about mesh or 3D printing or anything yet, but this is my year to figure it out. CNC machining all the way, every day, all day. But you know, mesh and sewing and all of that stuff. Because I've been looking at sewing recently to add more Velcro and more Molly to some vests and plate carriers and even stuff like that. Like I was just saying with the plate carrier or the chest rig, I was thinking about adding more Molly to this. And I was like, you know, I could probably add Molly right here and Molly right there, make it more, you know, whatever. But then I was like, is this Lancer? This Lancer makes this? What? I didn't know that. Anyways, yeah. By the way, I got a video coming out about F5, which y'all might want to watch. Let me see mixed reviews about them and yeah. Agilite brand. That's what I was just. That's the plate. The back panel I was just talking about was from Agilite. So I'm hip on that at least. But Agilite is really expensive though. Like they should start off at like $250. And they always have. I haven't seen a slick one of theirs, but they always have the quick release and the quick release. I don't need the quick release stuff. And my experience, it makes it more bulky. It doesn't really add weight, but it adds bulk. Like I don't like how it has it where my shoulder could probably be. It has that clip right there, that quick release strap right there. I don't need that. And I don't need the quick release, you know, on the sides. Usually. I'm still playing with the idea of on the sides, but yeah, don't need it on the shoulders for sure. And I think all of theirs that I've seen on their website have it on their shoulders. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, that's my observation. Yeah, y'all see I got that third on there, man. Come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. Yeah, I forgot I actually had this on the bottom like this, so like I think I'm gonna keep it. I think this is the way to go for these. For this from now on. This chest strap does help distribute the weight a lot, but yeah. Okay, 30 more minutes, guys. Hopefully my damn food gets here before I starve. Shit, it's actually almost here. Nope, I take it back. It's still like 15 minutes away. My battery on. 61, that was finished. You can remove one quick and release the shoulder. Oh, yeah, I've toyed with the idea of needing that or wanting that, but before I get that, super tacked out like that, I need to get my shit in order first. And yeah, I gotta get some better plates because the plates I got right now, I have one pair of ceramics, and then the other ones are steel. Steel is heavy as fuck. Like steel is heavy as shit. I need to get less steel. But yeah, y'all, this is the way to go. I like this. And you know what prompted me to think about this? Thinking about actually training my freaking gear. Actually having to put it on my shoulder every time we're going down range or something. And it's like, bruh, it's gotta be a better way than this, bro. Like, but you don't think about stuff until you actually run your gear. Like, I can't tell people how important it is to run your stuff and actually know. Like, you won't know what problems you have until you actually get out and start running and gunning with it. And then you're like, okay, that could be a problem, right? I'm gonna have to put on my other mask when I'm eating. Yeah, I'm sure. I've been playing with you know, toying with looking at a lot of other ones. Yeah, I was looking at one from this one company, but I don't think they're in business anymore. Like I've been looking at mag carriers and everything. So let me ask you guys: do y'all carry pistol mags on your plate carrier, or just rifle mags? Because I'm thinking if you carry at least one or two pistol mags on your plate carrier and then at least one rifle on your belt, you'll be good in almost every scenario. Because I look at it like levels. Like level one is just CCW, level two is just the belt with the pistol, level three is belt with the rifle, sling, level four or level three would be. No, that was level three. Level four would be plate carrier with the sling and the pistol. And then level five would be like out of your car with all your gear or something like that. You have to. What was the question I asked? And that's another thing how you can actually tell if people are running their gear is if they have slings on their rifles, like when they present them and stuff, like you can tell. Or if you never see it dirty or scratched up or anything like that. By the way, sorry, K-Man Tactical, I scratched your rifle a little bit because I lost the padding on my tripod. Sorry about that. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere in here though, because it fell off and it's here somewhere. I just gotta glue it back on. But won't be using that for long since now we're moving to the Arca stuff. It's a lot heavier, a lot lighter, cheaper, and better to use. So yeah, sorry about that, K-Man. Hopefully you can see my reply to that. Oh, he's here. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta try to find my other. My other mask. Hopefully, if not, I'm gonna have to end this, boy. I'm definitely about to eat. Where are my masks at? Well, guys, gotta end my live. Unfortunately, I can't find my mask, and I got to eat. Plus, I got videos to film anyway before I leave, so gotta get my car unstuck too before it gets too late and too cold. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it and all of that. So, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.